Welcome into Poppin' Off! I am Danny Otto, aka Peter Venkman. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only, is hashtag Shut Up Pete!
I don't have a Ghostbusters outfit.
I sent you one. Why aren't you wearing it?
Well, gee, it must be in the mail with the rest of the stuff this show owes me.
That was the other universe. You get shit now.
Well played. Well played. That damn other
my
universe.
favorite. Finally. Joining with us as always is hashtag Cori Bear.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Hello. This is like two really loud people, and then it's just Cori comes in. Hi, guys.
I have to keep it down a little bit.
I heard the dog before. Brogan's up and ready to go.
No, he's not. I literally wore him out for like 2.5 hours. Be like, okay, you were going to bed by 9 o'clock, and he's asleep. Little baby boy's asleep.
Wow. By the way, aloha, hashtag #1 fan Martin. Hi, Billy McDonald. What's up? And hi, Monkey Wants Banana. How's
Monkey
it going?
Wants Banana. It reminds me of that Black Mirror episode. You guys know what I'm talking about?
There's a monkey and a banana?
No, there's a bear. It's fine. Never mind. Continue.
You know what that episode didn't have? Donuts or Homer Simpson.
Or a monkey and a banana.
Oh. All right, Pop of the Night. It's Halloween themed. It's Treehouse of Horrors, donut-headed Homer. I'm so excited for this, Pop. I have to say, little side note, I didn't get this because when it went on sale, like for Hot Topic, it was the middle of the summer, and I'm like, that's gonna come back around because it's Halloween themed. Of course, it's gonna be restocked in closer to Halloween. Let this be a lesson to everyone. If you see a pop you want go on sale, buy it. It doesn't matter if it's a holiday theme that's months and months away. If you really want one, otherwise you're gonna have to do what I do and buy it like from third parties and spend more. Lesson to everyone.
I like it because it's
you know.
Noted.
The more you know. Anyway, it's awesome. I have it on route to my house now because I was able to get it for pretty inexpensive. It was a couple dollars more than what I would have spent. So
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you had it. I thought you had it to show.
It was supposed to be here today. I guess the stupid
is it traveling by mail?
Yes, it is.
You'll get it by 2021, I'm sure.
Yeah, months from now. Hey, awesome. You guys want to talk about some video games?
Video games.
Gamer time! 3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, video games.
Is that what?
It's from the Real Ghostbusters, the cartoon show, the animated series.
Like, Danny's got his proton back on behind behind the chair. Like he's got the whole getup.
Yeah,
so don't you worry. He's just gonna start pulling stuff out. But
I got
gamer news.
I got 2 Stay Puft Marshmallow Men behind me. Yeah, I got everything, man. I got it all.
Right, you guys ready to talk about Halloween-themed video games?
Yeah! I played a couple. I know you played all of them on this list, though. So
yes, I have. No, but I think that like one of the things that we've come to kind of expect from games now are these holiday-themed events, especially for Halloween, right?
Absolutely.
Like I feel like that's something that started recently, like in the last year. Am I wrong, or was I
couple years?
Well,
couple years.
Overwatch has been doing some Halloween stuff for like the last few years, but that's really like the first game I know, like getting into it that we're playing online, that they're like, hey, by the way, we got a theme this week or this month for the holiday. And now everyone seems to be doing it.
Yeah. And like, I don't do Halloween and I don't do scary video games, but I will do semi-scary Halloween themed video games.
Oh.
So we have a list and we want to share, at least I want to share some of my favorites with you guys. Number 1 is Borderlands 3 Bloody Harvest. Captain Haunt and Maurice the Dinosaur return this year. You can start the event by talking to Maurice, who's somehow made it onto Sanctuary 3. And I'll ask you to kill ghosts, collect ectoplasm, and after like a not at all tedious fight through heck, You can face Captain Haunt, who may drop some sweet Halloween loot. And this event is nice because you don't really have to go out of your way to participate. You can like farm loot ghosts just by like playing the game. So there's not like any real extra work unless you want to farm Captain Haunt. Number 2 is Destiny 2, Festival of the Lost, which is like Danny's favorite. We already know that. It continues again with the mask-wearing grindiness, where it gives you 15 minutes to get as far as possible in the haunted forest. Featuring the Unyielding Terror, which technically is not scary, but I throw up in my mouth every single time he fights.
Oh, he might not be scary, but he's an asshole. Like,
yes, he is an asshole.
Hate him.
He chases you, so it's like you're going around a corner and then he's there and then you have to leave. It's terrible. I throw up in my mouth. I pee myself. I don't know. Something not right comes out of my body. But if you complete activities with loot chests at the end, you can gather cipher decoders to cash in on the limited time loot that Danny says isn't as good as last year.
It isn't, because here's what I will say. This is the 3rd year they've been doing it. And every other time, like the last 2 years, you were grinding towards a certain good gun. Like one gun that you were grinding towards, and it was going to have like updated stat rolls, like really good stuff to it. This year, they were just like, yeah, you can get all the stuff from the last couple years, but there's nothing new except for a little bit of gear. And I don't really care about gear. It's like, whatever. So I wanted a gun.
That makes sense. And number 3, Animal Crossing New Horizon Halloween event. You can grow pumpkins to harvest for seasonal DIYs, get costumes out of the Able Sisters shop, and exchange Nook Miles for cosmetic changes, all leading up to the main event on October 31st, because Jack is back. After 5 p.m. on Halloween, all the villagers will gather in the town square to hang out with the self-proclaimed Czar of Halloween. You guys can trick or treat with the villagers, but save some candy for Jack, and he'll reward you with some spooky gifts. Ooh. And last but not least, Overwatch Junkenstein. Arguably the best PvE in Overwatch. It's my absolute favorite. Like even before the archives. Like the archives are fun, but I think Junkenstein is my favorite. And this year, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I tried a bunch of the game types last night. There's some added hardness to these.
Yeah, this year they added 6 new game modifiers that make Junkenstein like a little bit different, and it makes it a lot harder because last year it was just either the story mode or the endless, and this year they've added like they explode near you, or there's like just an omnic with an aura that kind of chases you around, or some will drop shock tires if you die. It's actually really cool because it kind of keeps you on your toes, and I still will play it continuously. You get a ton of experience for it too. But if you haven't played it yet, you can still hop on and get the Ragdoll Echo and from the weekly challenges until I think next Tuesday. And you can also get some of the limited time skins, because the Halloween skins are the best skins.
Yeah,
they're amazing. Like I don't even play Genji, but I bought the Genji skin just in case one of these days I want to like get really good at Genji.
I'm horrible with Genji. I understand the joke is I'm not good at Overwatch in general. I'm only good with Junkrat, but Genji especially,
it's hard.
Yes,
it's hard. And speaking of Overwatch, we will be streaming on the Poppin' Off channel on Halloween. Probably do a little bit of Junkenstein. Hopefully Junkenstein. It's Junkenstein or Junkenstein, one of the two. Hopefully do a little Junkenstein and some regular gameplay. And I hope Mayhem is on Halloween because I think 1, it's fitting, and 2, it's the best game mode.
Very cool. Yeah, we're definitely going to try it out. And I wanted to say that Cori's been helping me out little by little with my live streaming setup. And this might be the weekend that I debut on that. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we're only a couple pieces away from that. So, but I just got word that we have a very special guest here, and he's just entered the chat. You guys ready?
Ooh.
Intrigue.
Do we want to give him the intro?
Do you want to give the intro?
Sure. All right, guys. pretty excited about this. Our guest has directed music videos and short films, including winning Best Short Film at the South African Film and TV Awards in 2008. He made his feature directorial debut with Five Fingers for Marseille, and you can catch his directorial debut on Amazon Prime with Love and Monsters. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Matthews.
Hey!
Hey!
Bye!
Good intro. Nice.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How you guys doing?
Doing really good.
I have
We,
Red
uh,
Bull.
And
We saw a little movie that I believe you have the poster for behind you.
Yeah. Monster problems. Oh no, Love and Monsters.
It's okay. The
You might-
title had monsters in it.
you might have the best background and the best promo background we've ever had a guest with.
Nice.
Just to go ahead, not to stroke the ego or anything, but
Yeah.
to kick it off, like, again, thank you so much for being a part of it. I mean,
Yeah, thanks.
Love and Monsters, we all got to see it on Amazon Prime. It is so damn good. And again, I want to get into the question, but the first thing that I want to know, that I know like a lot of people that are into the industry, like, how the hell did you get the gig, man? Like, how'd the call come up and be like, hey, we got this cool movie?
It's a long story. I could try to do a quick version, but it's basically the first movie. The first one I did, Five Fingers for Marseille, was like an African Western, and then that did well at festivals like Toronto and Busan and London and stuff like that. So it sort of gave me the credit to like look legit. And then at the same time, I did this short film that you should check out called Apocalypse Now. And it's like a South African sort of twisted fantasy thing that was just 7 minutes based on a book that I'm actually working on the feature version of it as well. But that was like a bit more like monstery and genre-y and had like comedy and was a bit more fun. And so both of those coming out at the same time sort of just got me a lot of like energy going and agents and managers and all that sort of stuff. This was like 2.5 years ago. And then I just read scripts and things for like 6 months and trying to find the right sort of fit. And then this one was really cool. And it was like out of my league. You know, the first film I did was like $1 million. And then this is like quite a lot bigger. And I was going to say, but it's not the super big movie. But anyway, obviously it's out of my league. So I had to do, I had to really pitch like hard. It took a few months of like, and I put together almost like a whole Bible of like the film and the visuals and the tone and comparisons. I made basically like the sketchbook from Joel that's in the movie. I sort of made a book like that was like had sketches in, had his writing in, had like references and cool things. And then I wrote about character and tone, and it was just a big pitch. And then I also did like a fake trailer, like a fake sizzle trailer thing from lots of other movies that with like a voiceover and all this stuff to like do a fake version of the trailer of the movie, like how I think the angle of it would be. And so all of that was like a pitch. And then I had to come across, I was in South Africa and I came across for like all the way here for like a 1 hour Paramount like pitch with a whole bunch of people around the table. And then, found out I got it like a few weeks later. And then there was a lot of ups and downs after that of the movie was going to go ahead and then it dropped back a bit. And then we had to cut budget and had to work on script and had to sort of creatively do concept art and kind of get everyone excited with the marketing people at Paramount and things like that. And then finally like was kind of going ahead, but it was a lot of ups and downs. And that's the kind of medium length version.
No, that's really awesome. And I know Pete's got a lot of questions. I just had one, like you mentioned tone and everything, like when you were coming up with this little, like, I guess Bible for the movie and everything like that.
Yeah.
What other movies did you pull from, I guess, for that trailer that you made up ahead of time and for like the tone? Cause I noticed even when I was watching it, I was like, it has a lot of aspects of movies that I like and are familiar, and it does them in the right way. It's not a copy of anything, but it's like it gives you aspects of those movies that you like. So you like other parts of this movie because they're more familiar to you.
Yeah, totally. It's interesting because there weren't really many specifics I pulled as like reference things when I was on it. Like a lot of it for me was just like the stuff I grew up on, which has like a bit of an older adventure feeling to it. Like it's simpler. And like even things like Indiana Jones or Back to the Future or like Jurassic Park or Goonies, or I'm trying to think of good ones, but like I feel like a lot of more singular adventure stuff like this has gotten these days. The version of the stuff that makes it into cinemas and that studios put money into is generally quite like almost overly full or overly complicated or trying to do too much. And there was just something cool I digged about like this guy and his dog and on this mission and like kind of learning things along the way and meeting different people and like the coming of age thing of it and him being insecure and like socially underdeveloped and I don't know, like not a hero and all that sort of stuff. And I think there's like quite a comparison there with the Zombieland stuff.
Yeah.
That was never really, to be honest, like a big reference point for me. I guess it is in terms of like he's insecure and he's in this genre world and he's like kind of ill-equipped on his journey. And there's kind of comedy and stuff in that. But it's funny because it was never like a major point for me. And now like a lot of people say that I can sort of see it. But I think when you watch the movie, it's not really tonally. It's like, I feel like Zombieland's a lot punchier and like more sort of funny and like punchier with the gags and stuff. Whereas this is a bit more of an adventure and like a coming of age. It's got like more heart and stuff to it. So it's like, so Zombieland definitely there's a bit of that, but I can't say I got too much into that. I was looking at like The Last of Us a bit, that game, just in the world, like the overgrown feeling of it and that sort of thing. There's a little bit of like Fallout, which I never played a lot, but those were little inspirations of like the world, some of the world building stuff and things. And Jurassic Park, like the early one for me was big, just in terms of keeping it simple with the monsters and stuff and not trying to be too complicated. And kind of staying like more classic with the sequences and stuff, not becoming like too much of an action movie, you know. Like lots of the other stuff, there's like Stand By Me and all those things, and it's not really. What's so funny is I actually had never seen Stand By Me, which is stupid. I just thought the leeches on him was a cool idea, and then later people are like, "That's like just like from that movie." So I don't know. Like it's funny. It wasn't specific stuff for me, but it just sort of like is obviously all there, you know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I have a question. For your first major blockbuster, what was it like working with a doggo? I hear he had a stunt double or like a backup.
Well, he was like two doubles. So there was Hero and Dodge. I say Hero like probably got like 80% of it, but it just depended. Like Dodge was just a bit more like lazy, and so if we needed him to relax in the scene, or like was just kind of like walking next to Joel without being too energetic and stuff, it's like often Dodge. But usually it was Hero. And also sometimes like certain one out of them like the water, and like if we'd done the scene with the frisbee with Dodge, you know, that's who was in it there. He doesn't catch the frisbee, but Hero did catch the frisbee. You know, so just different things that like they sort of fit. But the trainer on that and the dog was so good. It's tricky getting those little relationships going, but it's also like so much of it's about like Dylan and him being like really present in the moment and stuff, and just like if something happened or something, dog did something different, like Dylan just goes with it and stuff, so it feels like it's just all part of the scene, you know.
Cool.
And that stuff makes a big difference.
I love puppers.
So I like one of our producers, their sister really needed to ask this question. And I'm so glad that you brought up Dylan O'Brien. So with Dylan O'Brien, you know, the Jeep in the beginning, I know she like, is that have any reference to Dylan O'Brien from Teen Wolf?
No, it doesn't. Well, not for me anyway. It's so funny because we ended up with that car, and like I never, you know, like we just chose it through other kind of creative reasons and stuff. And like Dylan never said anything, you know, and I like he would have known that the fans would have probably thought of something, and he just never said anything about it, you know. But it was never supposed to be like it was never supposed to tie to that. It's just super funny.
Every single fan now is like, oh my god, that has something to do with Teen Wolf. Absolutely.
Like in his contract, he's like, there's a Jeep, otherwise I'm like not doing it, you know.
I need to have a Roscoe or whatever the Jeep is. That's what I need. So okay, another question. I mean, again, you know, it was the monster apocalypse, all of that. As you know, as reality was sinking in America, what was it like whenever you heard the term murder hornets in real life?
It wasn't a big deal. I was kind of like snowed under with other things. Well, at least we're like in post-production and like not in the outdoors. So I think we'll survive.
I didn't know if you'd be like, oh man, are they stealing that stuff from my movie right now? So you guys know that.
We used to have like a murder hornet sequence, and we better take that out.
Oh. All right, we do. I want to get to this game. I just want to be able to ask that final question of like, what's next for you with this? I mean, would you love to do a second one? Would you want to? I mean, not to spoiler, but like, are we going to see more Michael Rooker in there, or are you going into exploring another monster realm?
It depends. I don't know right now. There's a few things I'm working on and chatting about, and it just sort of depends how the stars line up, But definitely staying within generally like sci-fi world, whether it's more grounded or more fun. Like there's something I'm looking at that's quite like a space adventure type thing, and there's other things that are a lot more like, it's almost a bit like Sicario, but a sci-fi version. So it really just depends how things come together and which scripts get like to the right place quick enough. But sequel wise, I'm not sure. We'll see. I think it depends on how the film performs over the next few months. There's definitely lots of cool ways to go with it, and I'd be super keen on it, but it just depends. And it depends, I guess, everyone above me's involvement, studio and everything like that, like what they would want to get out of it and that sort of thing, and like not making sure it doesn't feel like just doing it because, I don't know, because it's like money to be made or something. So yeah, I don't know yet. And because of the release, like normally, like if you have a big opening weekend and it's normal theatrical stuff, it's like you'll be able to know within a week or two, and you're like, oh, this is where the film sits. But just because of where we are now, it's like much more this like long process of like people will watch it over a few months. It's only released in the US right now, and it's still got to release around the rest of the world. And so I think we'll probably only know this about sequel conversations like earlier next year or something. So we'll see.
Like a weird movie purgatory.
Yeah, exactly.
That is it.
Well, we're going to be keeping our fingers crossed, because I really do like how it was a not open-ended ending, but just like it could go, like you said, in a bunch of different directions. I just hope that Joel meets up again with Michael Rooker's character.
I'm pretty sure he would.
It's not a spoiler if I'm guessing. He's not saying anything. Don't answer.
I'm pretty sure basically Michael Rooker's like dying, and that's like the start of the movie sequel is like he dies as it starts. From like, no, I don't know. We'll see.
I don't even know what to say.
The movie I've just given away the worst spoiler ever.
Well, this isn't necessarily spoiler. We know that again, we appreciate you hopping on, and we know that your time is limited. We wanted to end this with a game. It is called Love and Monster Mash. We're going to show you some. Let us know if you love it. Let us know if you want to mash it. And just let us know how this goes. I think we're ready to play the game.
Wait, so what do I have to do? Hang on. So I got to either love it or say mash. Does that mean I don't like it, or what is it? How does that work?
That means you don't like it.
Yeah, you want to get rid of it.
Okay, let's go.
Play the game.
Love it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's making it easy for you guys.
Mash it. I don't know.
All right, go mash it.
Difficult one. I'd say mash it.
Oh, mash it. All right, next.
Mash it.
All right. I think you're getting this game. Mash it. Next.
Mash it. Mash it.
All right, you're killing me now, dude. Mash it.
Well.
Watch what you say.
Love it. Love it.
Good. Okay, that's acceptable.
Mash it.
Oh god, this is terrible.
Mash it.
Damn it.
Sorry.
All right, don't you have to go soon?
Love it. Okay.
He said love it.
Love it, love it.
Tim wants you to say mash it, so we have to eat more.
Oh, I'm gonna have to love that one.
Yeah.
I think we got one or two more.
Oh, mash it.
Oh Jesus!
It backfired on me. The only time Baby Shark backfires.
One more.
Love it.
Fantastic. All right. Now that I ate 2 things of KFC mashed potatoes, which are terrible, thank you again so much for being a part of the show.
Yeah,
thank you for
guys.
playing
It was
the
great
game.
fun.
Thank you.
I want to
Thanks,
throw up
guys.
your socials one more time so everyone can see what you're doing, what you're up to. Let's bring that in sometime. I gotta wash my face.
Yeah, me too. I gotta wash my eyes out. Okay. Thanks,
You
guys.
are
That was
welcome.
awesome. Thanks for the time, and I hopefully chat to you guys soon about whatever the next thing is.
Absolutely. We wish you the absolute best, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Happy Halloween.
You too.
Oh, my stomach
Okay.
hurts.
We're gonna roll into some hashtag.
I'm gonna
Let's
go
just
vomit.
do that so I can wash my face real quick. Corey, way to participate.
I'm gonna throw up.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big fan of that. I have the meat sweats from eating KFC mashed potatoes.
Gross.
Dude, I took big bites. Mashed root vegetable. Like it didn't smell bad, but it did not taste anywhere near.
Yeah,
what
it
smelled
sounds
like.
bad.
Chug mashed root vegetables.
Look, I like mashed turnip. Mashed turnip's good.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
would
gonna
you
lie though,
shove it
Michael.
down your throat?
I think he
No.
caught on to that game a little too quick though. As soon as it went through, he was like, mash it.
Yeah, you figured it out.
Hashtag though.
Yeah.
Danny, what's up?
What is up is we finally have figured out what or who is our Moon Knight in the MCU. You guys ready?
Oh,
Oscar
reveal
Isaac.
that. And how do we feel?
I feel good about this. How do you feel? I really like. My biggest experience with him has been Poe from Star Wars, but I mean, I liked his character. You don't like this?
Nope, not at all.
Is it because you wanted Keanu?
Absolutely, but also no. Like, I'm sorry, Oscar Isaac. He didn't do it for me as Apocalypse. Like, I couldn't. He lost me over that. I don't want him. I don't want him in the world at all. Go to DC at this point. So I'm not a fan of the casting. I'm really not a fan of the cast. I think he's a good actor. Like inside Llewyn Davis, everything. Like again, I've loved his movies, but I'm not sold on him being Moon Knight.
I mean, I will say this. Whether you really like it instantly, or whether you're on the fence, or whether you don't really like it, I have a lot of faith in Marvel and in the MCU casting. They really, for me at least, they haven't had like a really bad misstep. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but that for me, that's kind of how I feel. Like everybody that I was like unsure of, like casting wise, has proven me that they that was a good idea in the long run.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
maybe maybe we're going MCU. Maybe we're going that way.
That's what I said. I said MCU.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
clarified. I said MCU.
I was gonna say because Marvel in general, like J Law, killed the X-Men movies for me. Like all of that, meh. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of similar though to my feeling on why am I blanking on his name right now? But for Venom. So it's
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. So it's kind of my feeling for that. Like I didn't feel him coming into that role until we talked about it, until I saw the trailer and I was like, all right, I can kind of feel a little bit, but out the gate, Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight, I'm not sold on this.
All right. I mean, look.
Still got meat sweats.
I mean, I would like. I hope you get proven wrong. I hope you like him after you see some sort of footage.
Me too, because he's not Keanu.
Well, I mean, there's always been that story that keeps going around that the MCU pitches so many different things to Keanu because they definitely want him for something and he definitely wants to do something, but he wants to make sure it's the right thing. So we're going to get him in the MCU eventually. They're just waiting for the right role, the right part. Everybody has to agree that like this is the best thing for him.
The glass half full is it has the same showrunner as Umbrella Academy.
Right. Which
And
is
that has been enjoyable. That has been through, like I've dug that.
Yeah.
Again, ensemble cast, not isolating on one individual per se, for that to carry on that movie. But I know there's one thing in this that you've been wanting to get to that that was the art. We had to touch base on this.
Yes, because it's Halloween centric, and damn it, Halloween is in a couple of days, and this is terrifying. Cori helped me out with this. She grabbed this video for us. So there is apparently a Burger King that made stunt mirrors that if you go in and you whisper "cancel clown" or "canceled clown" into the mirror 3 times, the lights shut off and you see a glowing Ronald McDonald in the mirrors. They did this for Halloween. I think we have a video. Can we throw to it?
To the crowd!
Cancel clown. Cancel clown. Cancel clown.
This is awesome.
No.
This is awesome. I think we should have more of this happening in fast food. You know what? I would go to fast
No,
food
absolutely not. If these things are happening in bathrooms in fast food restaurants, I'm peeing in the alley with the rats. Like it's not acceptable. Absolutely not.
Just don't say cancel clown in the bathroom. You don't have to activate it.
You just never know. No, the
waiting in
part,
there for you.
The scariest part about that is the lock clicking sound. Because even if you lock the door behind you, that lock clicking sound, like even just watching it, I was like, ooh, I gotta get out of here.
Well, what I wonder is A, if that's put in post, but B, if that's unlocking the door because people were bolting out. So instead of them freaking out and like forgetting to unlock the door, it's already unlocked so they can get the reaction of them running. That's what I think that is. It's actually unlocking the door. That's what I think.
Question.
Smart.
Why are we not acknowledging the fact that there's a double mirror in a bathroom? Why are we not acknowledging that fact? Like, can we talk about that?
You don't know if it's a double mirror. It could be a video screen.
Have you been to a fast food restaurant in like New York City? No, you were looking in the mirror saying methamphetamine. It's
an LED screen. It's an LED screen. Tim said it. You're wrong.
But even so,
okay,
are you
it better
going
be an LED.
to use that bathroom? Are you going to use it? Even if you don't go in and say cancel clown, knowing the fact that like somebody could run into the bathroom and yell cancel clown and then you're stuck. Like that would be my fear. Just like pooping on a toilet and somebody comes in and yells cancel clown.
You're just trying to pinch one off, and next thing you know, the lights are going out. Ronald McDonald's coming out of nowhere, just saying shit. Yeah.
All right.
Nope. Not
I know we have to move on, but the scariest thing that ever happened to me in a bathroom, I was working in the middle of the day at the Meadowlands, and I was using one of the bathrooms that nobody else could get to. That was a normal like patron or anything, and the motion sensor lights must have turned off, or started to turn off. So I started to go like this while I'm in the middle of going to the bathroom.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
I'll never forget that. All right, you guys want to do product of the night?
Absolutely.
So because we're getting ready for Halloween, I figured we'd double up on the treats. So the first one is Monsters Inc. Scream Canister. This is on Etsy. This thing looks legit.
It's amazing.
So nice.
Isn't it adorable? Like, someone made that. Someone was such a fan of that movie that they're like, yo, I am going to make this.
And what's even better is that there's 65 reviews. At least 65 people. Oh, wait. Oh, no. 9 reviews. 9 reviews. At least 9 people have bought this.
No, 65 reviews. 65 reviews. So
for the shop.
Okay, well, damn it. We got to inflate the numbers on this one.
Okay, 65 reviews.
165 reviews.
There's only one available, people. Buy. But no, for the cool, smooth price of $240, you can have a Scream canister from Monster Inc. I think it's adorable though. Like, it's Scream, but like you can also just say they're for laughter. But like when you read some of those comments, like a lot of these parents are like, my kid wanted it and I was looking for this, and someone found a market for it and was like, yo, I could totally make this. I'm like, there it is. So kudos Etsy, kudos small business. But this wasn't the one that I wanted as the product. I was excited about this one. But my real excitement came for that second one. Danny, you can go ahead. I just want to see you say it.
All right. The second product of the night, the second treat of our Halloween show is Mad Balls from Pete's childhood.
Hells yes. Mad Balls, people. I don't know if you've ever played with this, but they are absolutely amazing. Everyone's a little character. You have Skullface, Slobulus, Hornhead, Screaming Mimi. Like, it is amazing. They're just so great. And again, going with the monster theme, they're just little balls that you play around with. And if I'm being honest, I put both of those in the canister because they made an inappropriate thing, and I thought it was funny to me.
What? Oh, wait. But what is the point? Can you just run that really quickly? Like, super TLDR, what is the point of these? Like, what?
It's a fun ball to play with. You know what? Brogan may want to nibble on something with a face. And you're like, oh, hey, what's up? Oh, go fetch. So it might be cool with that. But I also think that they have some stuff in it, so it might be poisonous to dogs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Buy them for your dog.
Yes. But like it's just funny. They have little characters with it where you can actually just get into them. And so, yeah, I remember those from my childhood. If I wasn't using 50 cents to go get like little football helmets out of those machines, I was asking my parents for those just so that I could like throw them and be like, I was a lonely kid. Okay. So like, at least if I could throw something to myself with a face, I felt like I had a friend.
Oh,
so like,
that's so nice.
You're welcome. You're welcome for all that. We all learned something today. Welcome to the Halloween
Billy
special.
McDonald had the baseball and the purple one.
Thank you. Other people, Monkey Wants a Banana has it. Thank you.
She had two of them. So did Billy McDonald. I don't remember these at all. They seem like something that I would probably have wanted as a kid, though. So I'm maybe my dad can let us know at some point if I had some of these. I probably had something similar.
I was like, Danny, we are still all buying stuff that we wanted to buy as children.
That's case in point. So, I had this as a kid and I rebought it.
So again, Mad Balls for the low price of, I don't know, maybe $9.99. Google it.
Impressive.
You can go ahead and get yourself some Mad Balls. But that's the show. We had a fun guest. We had a good show.
It was a good show. I had
fun. Happy Halloween.
A lot closer to 30.
Happy Halloween.
30 to 30. That's it. That's the show.
See you Saturday. See you Halloween. We're going to be streaming
Overwatch Halloween special.
Or maybe some Destiny Halloween special.
Ooh, or maybe Tim's just never gonna end the show. He's just gonna keep it on.
Or maybe we do Black Ops Zombies.
Maybe we can.